Happening this morning, there is a new fallout after the chaos and violence that played out on Capitol Hill. Democrats accusing the president of inciting the riot. Twitter has now permanently banned President Donald Trump, and Google has suspended the Parler social networking app, which many Trump supporters turned to after the president was banned from Twitter. And this all happening as police now searching for anyone involved in damaging the Capitol building, and Democrats increasing their calls to impeach the president or have him removed from office by invoking the 25th Amendment. ABC's Andrew Dimbert has the latest update.
Twitter permanently suspending President Donald Trump's account, no longer allowing him to post on the site and reach his 88 million followers. The social network citing Wednesday's raid on the U.S. Capitol and concern of further incitement of violence as reasons for its decision. The president blasting the social media giant, releasing a statement saying, "We will not be silenced." Twitter's move follows Facebook and Instagram, which also suspended the president's accounts indefinitely. Meantime, the flag over the Capitol flying at half-staff in honor of an officer who died in the riot. Brian Sicknick, a 12-year veteran of the force. Vice President Mike Pence offering his condolences and the White House issuing a statement, but silence on the slain officer from President Trump as calls for him to resign or be removed from office grow louder. Republican Senator Ben Sasse telling CBS he would consider articles of impeachment.
I believe the president has disregarded his oath of office.
Alaskan GOP Senator Lisa Murkowski more direct, saying, "I want him to resign. I want him out." And with just 12 days left in office before President-elect Joe Biden takes over, Democrats appear to be moving forward with impeachment. They've already written an impeachment resolution, a single article for, quote, incitement of insurrection, charging Trump with, quote, willfully inciting violence against the government by urging his followers to march to the Capitol.
We're going to walk down, and I'll be there with you, because you'll never take back our country with weakness. You have to show strength, and you have to be strong.
On the question of impeachment, Biden saying it's up to Congress.
The quickest way that will happen is us being sworn in on the 20th.
When Biden is sworn in, President Trump won't be there, confirming on Twitter before his suspension he is not attending the inauguration. If Trump stays true to his word, he'll be just the fourth outgoing president not to attend his successor's inauguration. The last president to skip the ceremonial symbol of democracy, President Andrew Johnson, some 152 years ago. Andrew Dimbert, ABC News, Washington.